Hey Aries, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for May 23rd, 2024. This is for Aries. Last shuffle for Aries. Let's see what's going on. So Aries, what we have here is family, friends, and guides, and we have status quo, right? So what this kind of tells me here is that you may be coming in with people acting as the leader, the boss, right? The status quo of Aries usually is, listen, I've got it under control. I know what I'm doing, right? I know I got this in the bag, kind of thing. Also, too, you understand what people need to do. You are a supreme guide. People may come to you for advice. You may relate to them on a like big brother, little sister, big sister vibe. You may be like coming to them. They may feel like you are just somebody that they can always feel confident and comfortable with. People may be led to you, or you may feel like people are watching you. You may feel put in a box too. The devil sometimes can feel of like, I'm tethered to this way that everyone sees me. Everyone receives me as this big or little, or someone that they just like. There's like a level, like either you are like, you come off as like the best friend ever, or like you come off to other people like they just may feel like you're like a relative of theirs, or you may come off as someone that they can come to for advice, or they may feel like they can advise you. However this goes, this looks like that people are watching you, they're led to you, and then it's like you may be looking over and it's like, why is it that every time I look up I'm making eye contact with somebody? That's what this looks like for real. Like, okay, so spirit, family, friends, and guides. You have the Chariot, Page of Swords, Eight of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. You may be bumping into people. Like, and it's funny because the bumping in part is that they already saw you coming and they may just stand there. There's some weird energy of people not wanting to like let you go, let you out of their sight. They may be traveling in the same place. Like if you're in the grocery store on a very mundane level, you might be in a grocery store. Everybody's going for that milk. Everybody's going for that box of cereal. Like you happen to just be down the aisle. You're like, there's nobody in any aisle except for the one I need to go down. Status quo would be the Devil and Hermit. And typically you are a loner. This is saying this energy of like you would much rather be alone. Like your dark side is that although you relate to other people, you're really a loner. You know those extroverted introverts? I can't remember. Omnivert is what they call it, right? But sometimes you could be a full-on introvert, but you're really good at faking it and being this extroverted energy. There's something about you moving really quick because you kind of want to be alone. You want to hurry up. This is that also the vibe of, if you are going to the grocery store, I just need to get two things and get the heck on out of here. And it seems like people are going to want to keep you standing there, like talking to you, watching you. I noticed that you grabbed that. What was that for? Like some weird energy. Some of you may be questioning, like, why, why are they watching me so hard? The New Beginnings is the Queen of Pentacles and Death. Some of you may want to keep to yourself. This is a new beginning all the way. Like maybe you were that type that's like smile, make a note, make a joke, make small talk or something. Or maybe you have the best advice. Like they stop you to talk about something and you're like, you know what the best thing is for that? Maybe some eucalyptus oil would be great on this. Or what I always heard is you rub butter on that burn, or some message, whatever it is, you kind of like throw out something that's like old, I won't say old school, but the old ways. Like you're very well versed in something like to that magnitude. But they're showing this other cycle. So you have two. You have one where it's like everybody's got you in this little box, right? You rather be alone, but you can't be alone because you're just too wise. You've got too much information. People need your information. But then this New Beginnings is saying that you would rather keep a lot of this to yourself. You may have opportunities to impart wisdom on others, and you may choose not to, simply because like the new you is saying, I don't want to be the nurturer to every single person around me. I don't want to fit in that box all the time. I want to kind of be, I won't say selfish, but you want to keep a little bit to yourself. Anytime the death death in Queen of Pentacles, like you have that energy, what she may be transforming into is somebody who is nurturing, but only giving to those who is like you could see that something will work for them. Like they will do it. They will follow the track. You give them the advice and they're going to do it. That's only like you're conserving your energy, right? That's what she would do. She's not giving bread to everybody. She's like, yo, last time I gave you bread, you wasted it. I ain't giving you bread no more. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not just freely giving out bread. Like, what's up? you know, you massacred the bread. You didn't even do, you know, it's like I saw it rotting over in the side. Like, I'm not dealing with you. Travel is a Seven of Cups and the Hierophant. This is talking about something that may have occurred already, is occurring now, or a lot of times this is speaking about your travels, your path in life. You realize that everything that you went through, or you may realize when dealing with other people, a lot of the reason why I'm seeing an Aries wanting to keep to themselves, isolate themselves, maybe not tell everybody everything, maybe not try to work everything out for everyone else, maybe not, communicate so much. You may want to be alone, is because you realize that a lot of the way that you learned things was through experience, through trying different things, through trial and error. And so that's what a lot of times Seven of Cups is like. The answer was there, but there's one right answer and six wrong ones. You had to play devil's advocate, or not devil's advocate, but Russian roulette rather. And you had to find out something. This wasn't, a lot of the knowledge that you have wasn't just passed down to you. It was something that you had to gain experience and know. So there's something about saying the main reason why, when I paid attention to what everyone's doing, I had to learn the hard way. Not saying that you want others to learn the hard way, but you don't want to waste your energy or time. There's an energy of saying, this is my new, this is a new day. I just don't want to waste my energy or time. People are led to me and they're watching me, and you may feel like everybody's eyes are on you. You may be wondering, like, why are they staring at me too? There's so much energy of that, man. But mostly it's like you don't always want to become that person. You don't want to be that person that everyone comes to for everything. And although you're very wise, it's mostly because of what you've taught yourself or what you've learned. It seems like you've been very, very wise about looking back and seeing the trial and error and seeing what sticks. Throwing a bunch of stuff up against the wall and oh, okay, that sticks, that works, that da 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 da. People don't want to. They want a shortcut. They want, Aries, I know you've been through this before. Tell me what the answer is. You're like, no, you need to kind of go through that, because then it will stick. If you have to go through it, then from personal experience that won't work. You know what I mean? And so there's some vibe here of you. Although you are that person, you're in and out. You're busy. You're about your business. People may stand in your way, though. I'm seeing people watching you, and kind of they'll bump into you. They knew you were coming. They're just gonna stand there and be like, "Let's wait for Aries to come." They have to stop, because I see that they're in a rush and they're not gonna stop. If I call, if they saw me, they keep going. So that's what we've got. You could be dealing with a Cancer, a Capricorn, a Virgo, a Scorpio, or a Taurus. We also have Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. So you could be an Aries, Taurus cusp. We have Taurus, Gemini cusp. You could be dealing with a Virgo, Libra cusp, or a Libra, Scorpio cusp, or a Capricorn, Aquarius cusp. And if you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.